The dark side of Donald Trump: power, personality, and politics. Donald Trump's time in office was a period of unprecedented disruption. His presidency challenged long-held norms and sparked intense debate. This is an examination of the controversies, the policies, and the lasting impact of his leadership. We will delve into the complexities of his administration. We will analyze the criticisms leveled against him. Our goal is to understand the forces that shaped his presidency and its consequences for American democracy. Trump's background in real estate and entertainment shaped his approach to the presidency. He brought a business-oriented mindset to Washington. This often clashed with traditional political practices. Deal-making became a central tenet of his leadership. Loyalty was highly valued, sometimes above experience or expertise. This approach led to a highly centralized decision-making process. Trump's personality was a defining feature of his presidency. His communication style was often confrontational and unapologetic. He frequently used Twitter to bypass traditional media outlets. His pronouncements often contained exaggerations and personal attacks. Critics were routinely targeted, both within and outside his administration. This created a climate of fear and uncertainty. Trump's political agenda centered on nationalism and protectionism. He advocated for an America First approach to foreign policy. This involved renegotiating trade deals and challenging international agreements. He withdrew the United States from the Paris Agreement on climate change. He imposed tariffs on imported goods, sparking trade disputes with other countries. These policies reflected a desire to prioritize American interests above all else. Domestically, Trump pursued a policy of deregulation. He sought to reduce government oversight of businesses. This was intended to stimulate economic growth. He also enacted significant tax cuts, particularly for corporations and the wealthy. These policies were intended to incentivize investment and job creation. However, critics argue that they disproportionately benefited the wealthy. Trump appointed numerous conservative judges to federal courts. This included 3 Supreme Court justices. These appointments have had a lasting impact on the American legal landscape. His judicial appointments reflected a commitment to originalist and textualist interpretations of the Constitution. This has shifted the balance of the courts in a conservative direction. This will likely have long-term consequences for issues such as abortion rights and voting rights. The Trump administration faced numerous investigations. The most prominent was the Mueller investigation. This investigated Russian interference in the 2016 election. The investigation did not establish direct collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. However, it detailed numerous instances of potential obstruction of justice. These findings raised serious questions about Trump's conduct in office. Trump faced numerous allegations of ethical violations. These included concerns about conflicts of interest. His business empire presented potential conflicts with his role as president. He was also accused of financial impropriety. These allegations raised questions about his personal finances and his compliance with ethics laws. These issues contributed to a perception of corruption and abuse of power. Critics argue that Trump's presidency eroded democratic norms. He frequently attacked the media and questioned the legitimacy of elections. This undermined public trust in institutions. He challenged the independence of the judiciary. He sought to politicize government agencies. These actions raised concerns about the future of American democracy. Trump's presidency amplified partisan divisions in the United States. His rhetoric often inflamed tensions between Democrats and Republicans. This made it difficult to find common ground on important issues. He appealed to a specific segment of the electorate. This alienated many Americans who did not share his views. This deepened the divide between urban and rural areas, and between different racial and ethnic groups. Trump's legacy remains highly contested. Supporters praise his economic policies and his challenge to the political establishment. Critics condemn his divisive rhetoric and his disregard for democratic institutions. His presidency has prompted a national conversation about the future of American democracy. It has raised questions about the role of leadership in a polarized society. The impact of his presidency will be felt for years to come. Trump's use of social media was unprecedented. He used Twitter to communicate directly with the public. This allowed him to bypass traditional media outlets. While this allowed him to connect with his supporters, it also amplified his controversial statements. His tweets often contained misinformation and personal attacks. This contributed to a climate of online toxicity. Trump's immigration policies were among the most controversial of his presidency. He promised to build a wall on the border with Mexico. He implemented a policy of separating families at the border. These policies sparked widespread outrage. Critics argued that they were inhumane and violated international law. The long-term impact of these policies on immigrant communities remains to be seen. Trump's foreign policy challenged established alliances and international agreements. He questioned the value of NATO. He withdrew the United States from the Iran nuclear deal. These actions strained relationships with key allies. They created uncertainty about the future of American foreign policy. His America First approach often isolated the United States on the world stage. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed weaknesses in Trump's leadership. His administration was slow to respond to the crisis. He downplayed the severity of the virus. His administration's response was criticized for being disorganized and ineffective. This contributed to a high death toll in the United States. The pandemic highlighted the importance of competent and effective leadership in times of crisis. The January 6th insurrection was a culmination of the divisions and tensions that had been building throughout Trump's presidency. His supporters attacked the U.S. Capitol. They sought to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The attack was widely condemned as an assault on American democracy. It raised serious questions about Trump's role in inciting the violence. The events of January 6th will forever be a stain on American history. The aftermath of the January 6th insurrection has been marked by calls for accountability. Trump faced impeachment for his role in inciting the attack. He was acquitted by the Senate. The Republican Party is grappling with the legacy of Trump's presidency. Some Republicans have distanced themselves from him. Others remain loyal to him. The future of the party is uncertain. The media played a crucial role in holding Trump accountable. Journalists investigated his policies and his conduct in office. They fact-checked his statements. Trump frequently attacked the media. He accused them of being fake news. This created a hostile environment for journalists. Despite these challenges, the media continued to play a vital role in informing the public. Trump's presidency has had a profound impact on American society. The country is more divided than ever. Trust in institutions has declined. The long-term consequences of his presidency are still unfolding. It is clear that his time in office has left a lasting mark on the American political landscape. The nation continues to grapple with the divisions and challenges that emerged during his presidency. Trump's presidency offers important lessons about the dangers of unchecked power. It highlights the importance of democratic norms and institutions. It underscores the need for ethical leadership. As the United States moves forward, it is essential to learn from the mistakes of the past. The country must work to heal its divisions and strengthen its democracy. The future of American democracy depends on it.